Hello, good morning, namaste. I welcome you all in this session of the Zendala or Mandala session. And as you know, I'm your host, Nidhi Prakash, and my co-host, my husband Ajay, is also with us today. Hello, Ajay.
Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to the session. I will be with you throughout the session through chat. Look forward to work with you.
Awesome. Thank you, Ajay, for taking out time. And today we are going to draw on a 6-inch square paper. This is the pattern which we are going to draw. It's kind of a squarish Zendala, and you can see all the supplies. We are going to work on a 6-inch square paper, black marker pen, compass, pencil for the guidelines, ruler, pencil for the shading, and the tortillon. If you have multiple tip pens, like little thick or little thin, then it would be awesome. If you want to see what the different tip sizes are, I uploaded a video on the different pen tip sizes review. You can check that. And if you see that, don't forget to leave the comments in that video. So let's start. And before we start, I just want to share that what we did yesterday. Yesterday we worked on a 14-inch square, this mandala. So we just worked this much in the yesterday's session. This is what we just did. This is a 14-inch mandala, and if you have not joined it and if you want to do it, we are going to work on it next Friday. The second part, probably we'll finish it, otherwise we'll finish in the next to next. It depends, because it's a pretty big size, so it depends how much time it will take in the class. And what are we going to start tomorrow? That is also excited. Let me just put it properly. I don't want it to fall. Okay, so tomorrow we are going to start our Tangle marathon, and I am going to work on this mixed media pad. It is 9 by 12 size, and this is 138 lb is the GCM for the paper. This is the first micron pens, all the tip sizes, their I just checked this one, and there is a video available for this one. This is the title page which I have prepared, the Tangle Marathon, which we are starting tomorrow. It is absolutely optional. If you want, you can prepare your title page. If you don't want, you can just skip it. If you want to give it another name, then that is also absolutely fine. And tomorrow we are going to start with the first category, that would be Blossom. Again, as you see, I'm all prepared for the first page too. And we are going to start all our tangles based on this category. Tomorrow, the first session in the Tangle Marathon. And now it's the time for our today's session. So is everybody ready for today's session? Screen is blur. It's fine. Okay. Buenos dias, Claudia. Hi, Gia. Bonjour, Valerie. Hi, Jude. Hi, Arya. Yelena. Hello. Hello, everyone. So nice to see all of you. And now I'm grabbing my pencil, marking at 3 inches on the top and the bottom, so that I can divide my paper into 4 equal sections by dividing it horizontally and vertically. And I'm trying to keep my hand pretty light so that if we need to erase these guidelines, we are not left with the marks. So this is my center of the paper, and after that we are going to mark on, in the 2 centimeters and 4 centimeters. So please mark at the, oh, I'm sorry. First, we need to divide it diagonally also into 8 equal sections too. That's what I was thinking, that I'm missing one step. So now I'm dividing it into 8 equal sections, and my paper is a little torn from here. I don't know why.
You seem to be a little lost today, Nidhi.
Yeah. Maybe too much excited for yesterday's and tomorrow's session, Ajay. Okay, so I have divided my page into 8 equal sections, and now I'm marking it at 2 centimeters and 4 centimeters. Just two markings, 2 centimeters and 4 centimeters. I'm in love in arts, Valerie. You are absolutely right. Okay, so first mark is at 2 centimeters, second mark is at 4 centimeters. 2 centimeter circle, and we are not drawing at the 4 centimeter, we are just getting cuts in those 4 lines. Those are horizontal and vertical. We don't need to give marks on the diagonal lines. And then we are going to draw this 2 centimeter. Let me just measure 2 centimeter. 2 centimeter circle on all 4 sides. Now we are left with these 4 diagonal lines. So in these 4 diagonal lines, we need one more marking, that is at the 8 centimeters. So either we can just mark with our ruler. We just need these markings. We are not supposed to draw the whole circle or anything. We just need the markings at 8 centimeters. So I'm just repeating it quickly. The first center circle is at the 2 centimeters. Then at the 4 centimeter, again 4 circles in the 4 horizontal and vertical lines, and a little tiny cross marks on the 4 diagonal lines at the 8 centimeters. And now with the pencil, we are going to draw a line which is going to reach to this 8 centimeter from this circle. It's kind of going like this. So we are drawing this with the pencil first so that we can fix it if we feel like the shape is going not the way we want, a little bit more wider or thinner. Let me just stick it lightly with this glue tip lightly. This corner is kind of bothering me. Let's see if that sticks. And now we are going to do the same thing to this other side. And that's why we are drawing with the pencil, so that we can erase and fix. Okay, now you can please check if you feel like if one petal is looking more wider, one is a little bit more thinner. It's time to fix because it's just with the pencil, and then we'll retrace it with the pen. Like I just want to make this one also a little bit more thicker. Okay, so now I'm pretty happy with the skeleton of this Zendala, or you can call it a foundation. Skeleton or the foundation, both words goes very well. Now I'm grabbing again this little tool, and in these four I'm just drawing very tiny circle in the center. We can draw it freehand also, but just we have this tool, so why not to use it? And now I am using the pen Micron 03, and first we are going to work in these four circles. And before we start working, let me just ask you, so if all of you are done with the drawing these markings. It looks lovely already. Thank you, Jude. So please let me know if you guys are done till here. Write down in the chat, send me thumbs up, and tell me one or two if you are drawing along with me or not. Nice, good, perfect. All circles are not touching each other. Oh, if you put the marking correctly, because this is 2 centimeters, this is 2 centimeters, and the marking is at 2 centimeter, and this one is at 4, so it should go like the perfect. That's what I feel. They should supposed to touch to the center circle, all of them. Awesome. No problem, Aryashri. Take your time. Do it slowly. You can rewind the this stream, and you can restart it if you feel like, and you can catch up. Awesome. Thank you everyone for your feedback. Now let's start. I'm using this Micron 03 pen, and right now I'm just focusing a little bit more to one circle, either one. Okay, so here you go. I'm just tracing over the circle. So please look carefully, because we are going to do the same thing in all 4 circles, and I'm kind of erasing this lightly because we don't really need it. So we are going to draw 6 circles, these tiny 6 circles, and make sure they are not touching to the outer line of the circle, they are a little inside. Try to do the equidistance, but little bit here and there, doesn't matter. Just enjoy the process. Use your eye and try to draw 6 tiny circles in this perimeter of the circle, but please don't touch it, leave some point. And join all these circles with this center circle with this kind of petal or the rice shape or the leaf shape. Hey Word Facts, so nice to see you here. Thanks for checking in. Second step is to draw this curvy parallel lines at one side of the petal. Draw slow, don't hurry up. Keep rotating your tile. I don't think Ajay I can do a little more closer than that. After that, we are going to repeat the same thing to the other side, but this time we are going to kind of overlap with this. So we'll stop when we'll touch the other petal. And maybe we can draw a little bit inside like this. This is the next step. After that, we are going to join these tiny circles together with the same leaf. Like this. Okay, now the last layer in this one. We are going to join these two dots again with the second layer. And this time I'm touching the corner of the circle. But please don't go out of the circle. Okay, so we are kind of done drawing this. Now it's time to fill these interstices. For that, we can use the same pen or we can use a little thinner tip pen. So I'm going to change my pen. I'm going to use the Micron 01 now. This is little thin than this 03. And wherever you see these leftover spaces, we are going to fill them with these tiny circles. Draw with full attention. Because we can mess up that we fill the petal. Please don't fill the petal, just fill those leftover spaces. Okay, and we keep filling these interstices also. Take your time, stay focused. And when we'll do the shading in this one, the shading will take this whole composition to another level, and that will bring the dimension to this whole flower. And this is done. We are done with the one circle now, and now we are going to repeat the same thing 3 more times. So I'm repeating this again. If you missed any step this time, you can see me. I'm again changing my pen and drawing with the 03. First, I'm going to draw with the center circle. Then I'm going to draw 6 tiny circles. Near the border of this circle, but I'm leaving some space. And then I'm going to draw these tiny rice shaped leaves from this center circle to these outer circles. And the next step is to draw this curvy double or a line just to the one side of the petal. Any side you choose is fine. Any one side. And now to the other side. Yay! Thank you, Word Facts. Thanks for supporting me. I really appreciate it a lot. You can support me through super chat, super stickers, through my tulip member, oak member. And if you become my oak member, then you can unlock lots of member only videos also, which consist intricate mandalas, dot mandalas, and beautiful Zentangle inspired art, colorful ones. Now I'm joining these outer circles. Now the last layer. So what number size pen you guys are using? Write down the tip size of the pen which you are using to draw this flower, I'm using this Micron 03. And now I'm changing this 01 for these inner circles. So I'm using 03 and 01 for this flower. Tell me what pen you are using. Are you changing, or are you just using one pen for both of them? Octane pen of classmate. Okay, 03, 05. Yeah, 05 is also good. Video is blurry. Is my video blurry, Ajay?
No, it's fine. Dhanalakshmi, I think you need to change your video settings. So if you tap on the video, you will see the gear or the settings icon. Tap on that and choose high quality. So if you have a blurred video, that's probably because of the bandwidth. Changing the video settings to high quality will normally resolve it for you.
That's a wonderful tip, Ajay. So you can change the video quality and try checking, maybe that works. That happens in my art classes also sometime. Like I'm taking a class of a 8 student and any one of them says that video is not clear, so I just told them, and that time we work on a Google Meet in my personal, like in-person classes, skill-based classes I'm talking. So in the Google Meet, when they change their video quality, and then it's boom, it's crystal clear then. So sometimes this video quality trick really helps. Let's see if anyone knows the name of this pattern which we are drawing right now. If you know the name of this pattern, the one we are drawing right now, please write down in the chat. Let me show you the flower of life, because you're saying. So these two are the examples of the flower of life actually. This is the one, this is the one. So this is not the flower of life, but you tried. That's absolutely perfect. And those flower of life videos are available at my oak tier and for the Patreon. Now I'm changing the pen to the 03. Oops, I leave these blocks. Just make sure that you didn't leave any space. I think I filled all. Now I'm doing the same thing in the third circle. Tiny circles near the corners. Rumpus, yes, Deborah. Perfect. So the name of this tangle is Rumpus, and this is a Zentangle original tangle. And tomorrow the category is Blossom. So this is one of the Blossom category tangle.
Tanvi, we have sessions every Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday sessions are in Hindi and English, and they are on our Hindi channel at 6 p.m. India time. Saturday and Sunday, the sessions are in English. We have Zentangles or Mandalas or Zendalas on Saturday, and Zentangle on Sunday. The session time is 7 p.m. India time.
Perfect, Ajay. And schedule is also available. I think schedule link is already there in the chat, isn't it, Ajay?
Yes, the link to our schedule is pinned to the top of the chat. So you can even add our calendar to your cell phone. So every time there's a session, you will be able to see in your calendar, including the links for these sessions.
Perfect. As well as a lot of people have joined those WhatsApp group. So in the WhatsApp group also, we just keep informing them about the session, their links. And as well as a lot of people have joined the Discord, so there also we inform them. And the Facebook page, we made events beforehand about all the sessions. So there are various ways you can connect with us, or you can connect with all the ways. It's absolutely your choice. What is your preference? Last Friday, we started a series that is the 14-inch mandala. We started drawing the 14-inch mandala, and we just done with the one session so far. Next Friday, probably we will complete it, or maybe we'll reach to the very end, and we might complete it in the third part. I'm not really sure, but yes, we are drawing the 14-inch mandala in the Friday sessions, and we started from yesterday only that series. And for tomorrow, we are starting a new series, that's the Tangle Marathon, where we are preparing our journal based on lots of categories. Will draw the tangles. So in the future, whenever we are designing any tile or any artwork, we have our journal handy to check on. I'm drawing the same thing in the fourth one, and then I'll make all the circles together. The corners. boundaries. And now I'm changing my pen to 01 for all these tiny circles to fill these negative spaces or these interstices. So once you are done drawing all these 4 tangles, please write down in the chat that you are done with these 4 tangles, and please let me know, how do you find this tangle? Is it easy for you, or the difficulty level I'm talking? Is it the medium difficulty level, or do you find it very difficult or pretty difficult? Please write down in the chat about this particular tangle. The name of this tangle is Rumpus, and this is a Zentangle original tangle. I did one circle in the petal, so that's kind of an opportunity for me, and I'm just leaving it like that. It's absolutely fine. This is 6 by 6 paper. Yes, Tanvi, this is 6 by 6 paper I'm working on. Rumpus is not so easy to me, have to practice. Yes, and you just saw that already, that I just got an opportunity. I'm done. It is a neat as yours. I never have enough space, but it's very pretty, and I love the meditative music. Thank you, Jude. So if you want, you can practice this tangle later on a bigger sheet of paper, maybe, if that sounds good to you. Like right now we are drawing this tangle in a 2 centimeter circle. Maybe you can draw a 4 centimeter or the 6 centimeter circle, and then you can try this tangle. So this tangle itself is kind of a one mandala or Zendala, you can say. You can just draw a big circle and just draw this tangle, and you are done. So if you end up doing any big size of this tangle, so please do share with us too, the same post. And now this is my last rumpus flower, and I believe that yes, it's not that easy. It requires focus, and it's really very easy to mess up in this one. So yeah, it's not that easy, you are right. But it is fun drawing this. Sometimes little challenging tangles are fun to draw, isn't it? Is the giant mandala on Fridays only in September? Trying to decide if I need to invest in a giant, right? So Yelena, what I have thought right now, like after once we complete this 116-inch, I'm sorry, the 14-inch mandala on the Friday, I'll start the another 14-inch. So I'll try to continue with the 14-inch mandalas on Fridays as long as I can. That's what my plan is. So I think investing on a 14-inch pad is pretty good, and the one I'm using that can support even the acrylic paints, the watercolors, pen, pencil, that's kind of mixed media, and that has the 60 pages. It looks little steep or little costly at once. You are absolutely right, we need to think before we invest, but I think it's, for me, it's a good investment because I'm going to use it. I hope you too. That's my plan, is that I'm going to continue with these 14 inches mandala series on Fridays as of now. The only thing what is taking me back, like we cannot like finish one mandala in one session. That's the only thing. But I think that's fine. So far we are having fun and we are drawing something beautiful. And if we draw this bigger size mandala, we can frame them, we can hang them, gift them, and okay, I'm done with all these 4 rumpus. It's okay, Rashmi. Just enjoy the process. Keep drawing. My paper arrives tomorrow and I've purchased a wooden rotating platform too. That's awesome. Wooden rotating platforms are fun and they really helps a lot, especially when we are working on a bigger size paper. Now I'm using my favorite, this Micron 08, where we are going to draw these petals. But before we draw over these petals, please grab the pencil and draw in these 4 just horizontal and the vertical lines, these 4 petals. Please don't draw in the diagonal lines.
So are tipples part of rumpus?
Yes, these tipples are the part of rumpus. These fillers are part of the rumpus.
And Deborah, thank you so much for the info. So anybody who is in the US, Hobby Lobby had mixed media pads on sale for 50% off yesterday.
Oh wow.
And probably also today. So Deborah, thank you so much for that info.
That's so awesome. Yeah, thanks for sharing. They keep running these kind of promotions sometimes. So now I'm just using this Micron 08 pen. From this one side of petal, and then I'm going on this all the way to the 8 centimeters. Keep your paper in the perfect angle. So if you are in the US, so you can buy that book from the Hobby Lobby. That would be a nice deal. Okay. And now please fill these leftover areas here in your circle. Here and just here. We'll not do anything on the top. We'll just fill these three sides, which are kind of touching to this circle, these petal lines. Whatever space you are left with, more or less, it's absolutely fine. So here it's a long weekend, Ajay. That might be the reason they are running the offer, because it's the Labor Day sale is going on everywhere, right?
Oh, yeah, exactly. I didn't even think of that.
Yeah, because the Labor Day sale is going on everywhere, because Monday is the Labor Day and it's a long weekend everywhere. So I think that might be the reason. So you might find good deals in other things too. Okay, now I'm not keeping it.
Good time to spend some money on things you don't want, right?
That's true. That these sales are for that only. Now again, I would like to grab your pencil and draw this aura line. Come to this center, so this circle. And like this. So if you feel like, you can draw all these 4 lines first with the pencil and then retrace it with the pen, or you can do directly with the pen. It's absolutely your choice. I'm using the same Micron 08 pen for that. Here you go. After doing this, I'm just again taking my Micron 03 pen. Shall I start my next step? Or may want but not need. That's what happens, Yelena, in these sale times, that we keep we keep buying the stuff which we don't really need, but we just want them to have it, and we get the good deal and we just buy them. So that's a trap. Now please take a look what we are going to draw. So suppose this is just a rough paper and these are the two lines. So I'm just going to draw like this pattern, which is going S curve like this. I'm going it a little bigger so that this is just a continuous line like this. It will keep going. That's what we are going to draw in these boundaries. If you want, you can practice on a separate paper first. This is really very easy, just the curvy lines, S curve. This is the first border and I'm going to repeat the same thing in all 4 borders. The pen I'm using right now is Micron 03. I'm just looking for one paper. Now I'm repeating the same thing.
Hey Ankita, so nice to see you here after a long, long time. So folks who have been with us for a long time know that Ankita is our daughter, and she used to be the moderator on the chats, but then she moved on to college and took on her role. So nice to see you, Ankita.
Oh, she's here. Hey, Anki. We were just talking that there's a long weekend. That's why she must be free and she's checking in here. When I started all these sessions around next year, March, when this COVID thing started, and my daughter Ankita, she is also back from her college because everyone was at home and I started this. So then she really helped me in moderating all the chats and setting up in these sessions. She also took few sessions that time, right, Ajay? Yeah, she took few sessions of
Yeah,
acrylic
acrylic
paint,
painting, a couple of
acrylic
sessions.
painting. Yeah, that time when she was here with us. But now she's at her college again. Awesome. Now with the same 03 pen, we are just making this aura petal here inside. Okay. Now please look carefully. Please wait. Okay, Aryashri. A bit looks like amaze. Yes, a bit looks like in the amaze, like we kind of confined in very closed, but it's, yeah, that's uh, little bit like amaze, but we lines are pretty smooth, not wiggly in that a way. In amaze, we try to draw the wiggly lines to get the texture. But wish I knew about your live sessions earlier. So glad I discovered you. Thanks, Yelena. Please look carefully. We are going to repeat the same thing in all these 4 petals. Starting from the base and drawing these curvy lines. And they are not touching to each other. So this is the first step, and I'm waiting for everybody to catch up and complete this first step, and then I'll start the next step. Little fescues, yes, these are kind of the little fescues, but the name of this whole pattern, when I'm going to complete it, let's see if anyone can reveal the name of this tangle. But as of now, you can call it little fescues, absolutely perfect. Now we are going to aura them. So how we are going to aura them, it's a little different. We are going to start, leave some space and touch it. Then we are going to start again, round and touch to the base of the second. So that's how we are going to make the boundary of them. And we will leave it from the top there. We are going to repeat the same thing to the other side. That's it. Yes, you are absolutely right, Mary and Kelly. This is Dude, and this is again by Zentangle. This is a Zentangle original tangle, deconstructed from the Zentangle headquarters, and I'm going to repeat the same tangle in all these 3 petals. So if you missed it, you can see me. So the first, we are going to draw these tiny fescues, absolutely very perfect way of describing them. And after that, shall I make it a little bit more closer? After that, we are going to aura them. And now from the base, I'm repeating it to the 3rd petal. And now the double linings or the aura line to these tiny fescues. Now the 4th section. What do you think? Will it be the last drawing of this Zendala, or we are still left with some more drawings? I think we do. Okay, I'm done with all these 4 dudes, and now it's the time to draw these little petals on the corners. Again, curvy lines, continuous lines, but if you feel like, you can draw one petal at a time. You can draw them a little bigger or smaller. Try to give them a little curvy style. kind of going out. I love these kind of drawing where we keep on drawing in one continuum, like a continuous line, like the way we drew in this border. The same way we are making these petals with the one continuous line. They are fun drawing. And now we are drawing few more leaves coming out from these 3 circles out of our these rumpuses, and those are the tiny mucas, and they can go in any direction based on the space you are left with. There is no hard and fast rule. They are pretty organic. They can overlap, they can cross, they can be little big or small. In this particular pattern, especially in this rumpus, actually the shading is really very important, but because that gives the 3D look to these all leaves. And where we drew these dewed tangle, in that place also I have decided some different style of shading. Let them grow in any direction. Don't try to think that it is supposed to be similar to the other one. And now just the last little final finishing touch with the pen, that will be with the 01, and that is with a little tiny line in these curvy lines. In these fluxes or the petals or the borders, which we one little curvy line and the dot. Draw the line in the curve so that it creates little dimension to these petals. Awesome. And now before we start our shading, it's the time to clean up some of these guidelines which we are left with, which is not required now. So before the shading, please clean up the guidelines. Okay, I think just make sure that you cleaned all the lines. Okay, and now it's the time for the shading. For the shading, I'm going to use this zero. This is the 4B pencil. Actually, you can keep working, no problem, because there is a lot of shading in this particular piece. I'm going to start from the center. You take your time, Areshri, don't rush, okay? You just focus on your work, whatever you are doing, and just keep watching me in between while working. It's absolutely fine if you finished a little later than me, that's absolutely okay. So these are our 4 petals, and now we are working in our these the same way we worked in these. We are going to give little shading in our these petals, all the petals, either the curvy just lay down the graphite in the corner. Use any thin tip tortillon. Same, we are going to do darker corners and nothing in the center. Later on, if you want, we can use the white jelly roll pen to give one dot to the center, but if we want we can just leave it like this. Oops, I forgot this one leaf or the petal. Okay, and now I'm going to repeat the same thing in our these other 3 rumpuses. Keep your pencil sharp and use the thin tip tortillon. Don't use very thick tip tortillon or the Q-tip in this one, because they are very tiny leaves, very tiny rice shapes. Thinner tortillon would serve better in this one. Hello. Top. Now we are blending it. So who has reached to this blending step, or who is still drawing? I'm blending. Awesome, Jude. Beautiful. Blending. Oh, awesome, Arya. Seems like you caught up. Same. Beautiful. Beautiful. Everyone is doing great. Oh, look. I didn't draw the circles here. That's what happens with me a lot of time. That while shading I see, oops, I didn't draw that part. So you also take care of that if you missed any section to draw these circles. Keep your hand light while laying down the graphite so that it blends well. Don't put too much pressure. I knew you will catch up quickly. And now the fourth rumpus, and then we'll work in these dudes. Who watched the Tangle categories video where I showed all the categories and lot of tangles based on that? Did you guys miss it or you watched it? You did? Awesome, Roberta. Awesome, Mary. It was great. Thanks, Debbie. Thanks, Tammy. Awesome, Deborah. Great introduction of what is to come. Yes, that's why I made this one, Roberta, because a lot of people were asking me about a lot of these categories. So I planned those sessions, but then I thought, let me just make that video quickly, because initially I just planned to make a video, then I planned those sessions. So I thought, let me just make that video also, because that's kind of a heads up for everyone. Now in this one, please look carefully. I'm going to fill this whole half section here. Lightly, and other side I'm just going to fill this part where we drew these aura line, and let's lay down graphite in this border also. So we are kind of done with this whole section. Oops. Please look carefully, don't go inside this aura line, just stay outside here. If you want, you can use the light gray pen for this. Light gray pen would also look good in this section. Let me change the tip of that blending stump was kind of ruining. So make sure that the area which we really want to keep white, if any pencil is going in this white line or in this white line, so please erase that. So here we leave this space white. So this area where we will leave the space white just adjacent to it, and we will fill to the other side. blending. So first let me make this smooth. Now the borders. And now this is filled here, so we are going to fill this side. So overall, how do you like this Zendala design, as well as how do you find the difficulty level of this whole Zendala? Awesome, Jude. Thanks for your feedback. Oops, it's 11 a.m. and we are still left with the mocha shadings and one more this. So if you guys have any other your schedule, you can leave the session and you can watch the video later whenever you are free or available. And if you are free right now, you can continue drawing, working with me and complete this Zendala. Now this is empty, so we are going to leave this part empty and this part gray, and here it's gray. So we are in a sync, in a perfect pattern. After that, we are going to do the shading in the mochas and then the sign. If you guys have any questions for tomorrow's session, you can ask me in the chat right now. If you have any questions about tomorrow's session. Yes, Tammy, absolutely. I would love to see, and I'm 100% sure some of you will definitely submit it in colors. And yes, it requires focus. That's true. It's not that very easy peasy kind of thing. Little bit challenging, but not too much, I think. And here is one more thing, like my Facebook page, Nidhi Prakash Arts, there is a tab review. It would be great if you can leave your review. That's the general review about all the classes or whatever you feel like. So if you get time for a minute or two, you can leave your review there. So there's a tab review for the recommendations and all. at my Facebook page. And now it's the time to shade the mukas, the last one. And we are done.
Well, there are some questions on the number of tangles we will be doing, the size of the tangles, will they be on buju tiles? So if you can cover on that a little bit before we end the session today, Nidhi.
Okay, so in tomorrow, I already showed you, I have prepared my journal. That journal size is 9 by 12, and I didn't draw any boxes or anything. I'm not going to work on a biju tile. I'm just going to draw free on the big paper so that we can explore the tangle a little bit more. That's my purpose is. But if you want to draw on a biju tile, please feel free to draw on a biju tile. If you want to draw 2-inch square on your journal, that is also absolutely perfect. You can do that. But if you want to draw like me, free on the loose big paper, that's what I'm going to do tomorrow. So feel free to choose your style, whatever suits you. There is no hard and fast rule. This is basically to create our journal, create our repository for not all the maximum tangles based on the category. We cannot draw all the tangles. There are way too many tangles available. But we'll try to cover up as many as we can. And if you want to suggest me any particular tangle to try of a particular category on the category which we are choosing on that day, feel free to give me suggestions, and if I can do that, I will definitely try to incorporate that tangle.
And are you going to be writing the names of each of the tangles that you will be working on?
Yes, Ajay, I'm going to write down the name of each tangle, and if we are going to discuss about that also, that if that tangle is the Zentangle original tangle and has been deconstructed by any other CZT like me. So we are going to do that, yes. Henna drum, okay. I'm excited for tomorrow's session. Yes, Yelena, me too. I'm also very, very excited. And after that, we can go back and we can work a little bit more in the shading to give the values a little darker and to give the corners a little bit more neat. That's a endless kind of a thing, those final finishings. But I think I should stop now. And now it's the time for the chop and the sign and date, and obviously to feel happy about this beautiful creative time we spent together. And before I start signing off, I really want to say thank you to all of you to join me. I hope you enjoyed drawing this piece with me. I really enjoyed drawing this drawing is Zendala square shape. And here is my chop. A little shading here. And what is today's date? Today is 4th September 2021. This is YouTube Live. You can write down your feelings or something about that, whatever you feel like about this, because when later on, if you are going to see this tile, so that little writing will really help you, that when did you draw that, with whom you draw that, what did you feel when you were drawing that thing, and anything else, whatever you feel like drawing about this particular tile or this session. So, time to say goodbye. Thank you everyone for joining me. See you tomorrow in Tangle Marathon, Part 1, Blossom. Okay, bye.